Hey guys, I just want to do a quick review of the JBL Bar 3.1 soundbar system. Now, this soundbar, I personally think it's really great. It does have some flaws, which for me are actually pretty big, so it's why I'm sending it back. But for a certain group of people, I can highly recommend this soundbar. Now, this soundbar comes with a 10-inch sub, and for this room, it really is enough to just shake the entire room. It's crazy how powerful it is, especially for a soundbar, and I've actually found myself turning it down quite a bit, even in the middle of the day. Just that's how powerful and how crazy it sounds. And for a soundbar to sound like that, that's awesome. Now, this soundbar comes with a center channel speaker. That center channel puts out some pretty clear vocals. The problem I found with that is that you need to feed it a Dolby Digital signal in order for it to work. Now, I have my Blu-ray set to Dolby Digital, and that's the only way I can actually get the center channel to work. When I connected the Chromecast Ultra to it, the bar, instead of saying Dolby Digital, it changes to PCM. And what I found with that is that the center channel does not work with PCM. You only get the left and you only get the right channel and the subwoofer. So you basically get a 2.1 system with anything that's not Dolby Digital. And to me, that's one of the reasons I'm actually sending it back, because I love watching movies on my Blu-ray for the greatest audio and video quality, but I watch my Chromecast Ultra, I guess I could say more often than I watch my Blu-ray, just because of the convenience of it, and for me not to be able to hear the center channel, to me, that's just a deal breaker. The second thing I don't like, and this is mostly to me and to people that live in apartments or stuff like that, this soundbar does not come with any sort of dynamic range control. The TV remote, the soundbar remote, actually does have a night mode on it, but I found that turning it off or tuning it off basically doesn't do anything. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, but I turn it on and off during big action sequences, and it sounds exactly the same. I don't know if they just went for a more subtle approach to it, but to me, it doesn't work. Now, with my previous Vizio soundbar system, I did have dynamic range control, so you could turn up the volume as much as you want, and with big action scenes, it will actually control the volume. It won't bring your whole apartment down. With this one, if it's late at night, you're watching a movie or anything, and you turn up the volume to hear the dialogue clearly, and I'm not talking about crazy high volumes or anything. I'm just talking about turning up the volume to just hear the dialogue clearly. Then if the next scene has a big car chase scene or big explosion or something, it will wake everyone up. It gets too loud, and you're gonna find yourself reaching for the remote to turn the volume down. And if you turn it down enough so big action sequences don't just wake everyone up, then when quiet dialogue scenes come up, then you're gonna have a hard time hearing that. So a bit of dynamic range control would have been good for the soundbar. That's also the reason I'm sending it back. But if you live in a house and you're always going to be feeding it a Dolby Digital signal, then I highly recommend this soundbar. The soundbar is dynamic, it's powerful, it's clear, it's great. To me, it's great for music, it's great for movies. It's just an overall great system, and for $500, I really think you're getting all out for your money. Now, if you want to upgrade to having rear speakers, you can upgrade to the JBL Bar 5.1 soundbar system that will run you an extra $200. This one's $500, the other one's $700, and you actually get wireless speakers with that. The wireless speakers are going to detach from the soundbar itself. You place them at the back of the room. They're actually battery powered. They will last you 10 hours of battery, and they're both at JBL.com. Now, if you're planning on getting this one or the JBL Bar 5.1, I recommend getting this from JBL.com, since on their website, if you order something that's $500 or more, they actually discount $50 off the price. They'll send you a code, and if it's your first item ordering on JBL.com, they'll send you a code, and that can save you $50 off the product. So yeah, I really recommend the soundbar if you live in a house, if you're always going to be having it set to Dolby Digital. If not, if you have multiple devices and you can't even control the settings on it, like the Chromecast Ultra, I haven't found a way to control the audio settings on it. If you have other devices that you can't control the audio settings on it and the soundbar will basically choose itself, then I wouldn't recommend it. If you get this bar, it's to hear the center channel, the left and right, and if half of the time you're only going to be listening to it in a 2.1 setup, then I wouldn't recommend it. But when it works with Dolby Digital, if you have a big house and everything, this will really impress you.